Hello everyone, my name is Tanu Saran and today we are here together to discuss about the topic that is e-governance. First of all friends, we have to know that what is e-governance. E-governance is a system of that taken by the developing countries like India nowadays. Because with the help of e-governance they can easily take the digital India and payment of the taxes online which can be done easily.
Yeah, I agree with you, chess number 74. And I think that with the help of e-governance, we can reduce the corruption in our society, and with the help of this, we can achieve the developed nation also.
Yes, I agree with you, my friend. The developing countries like India has mostly used this type of governance because it is now developing, it is not developed properly. So that giving of the taxes, any type of payment, that is, any type of work it can do easily by electric devices and online by easily. And first of all, we should have give all that to the one citizen like in rural area or in any area. So first of all, government should give good policies to in all around the areas.
Yes, I agree with you, just number 74. With the help of e-governance, all the services of government are made available to the citizens of India.
Yes, I agree with you, my friend. Test number 30. My name is Lokesh. With the help of e-governments, we can improve the e-government policy easily for the citizens, and we can increase the corruption in the government policy with the help of e-governments, and we can also promote the government policy with the help of e-governments.
I agree with you, chess number 73, but I think we should also teach the people and educate them about the e-governance, and with the help of people's awareness, we can achieve this dream.
I totally agree with you, chapter number 31. My name is Birbal Meghwal. It is improved connection between government and public.
I agree with you, my friend. Just number 59. It is the use of technology to make government services accessible to the citizen and businessmen and the other rural areas.
Yes, I agree with you, my friend. With the help of that e-governance, we can easily pay our bills with digital, and it is a less chance of corruption done by the people by using of the e-governance.
I also agree with you, chess number 74, and with the help of e-governance, we used to get the information on online portals, and with the help of this, we can save the papers. Along with this, we reduce the pollution also.
Yes, I agree with you. Yes, I agree with you. E-governance is also the most transparent and most efficient scheme. Many examples are also like Aadhaar, the common entrance test, and the online filling of the taxes.
Yes, I agree with you. Just number 50. E-governments made admission services more accountable and transparent.
I agree with you, and the e-governance is essential because they work in technology in performing many activities.
I totally agree with you, chapter number 14. But India is a developing country, and many people have lack of e-governance.
Yes, I agree with you, my friend. When the people get the service like e-governance, then the payment of the bills, Aadhaar, taxes, and more bills, they can easily be done to the government, and the corruption will be very less. So it will also help in the growing economy of the country.
Yes, I agree. Test number 74. The e-governments is the connection between the government and the citizens, and the e-governments also give many suggestions for the citizens and rural people, and the e-governments is very useful for the illiterate person and the people of those don't know about the government policy. That's the e-governments is the very important for the citizens and rural people.
Yes, I agree with you. With the help of e-governance, we can access the information very easily, as we don't have to wait in the line for hours.
Yes, I agree with you, just number 50. With the help of e-governance, government should also be taken some steps that in the rural area, especially in the rural area, people are not able to know about that type of schemes. So first of all, government should aware about that e-governance type of system, so they can easily, the especially urban area, everyone know because the cities know everything, but especially for the rural people, government should start some schemes to know about that e-governance systems, especially in rural areas.
I agree with you, chess number 74, and I would like to add my points that we should, that if we achieve the dream of our e-governance system in our country, then we can also make our country developed, and with this we should work on some areas like giving 5G network to the rural area also, and providing high speed internet in the urban areas.
Yes, I agree with you, chest number 31. But I have another regards because we use e-governance. Because thereby we have many causes, faces many problems that we lose interaction with each others because our modern era is technological and we use less use of text things.
I totally agree with you, chest number 18. It is provide many e-portals. It beneficial for citizens.
Yes, I agree. Chest number 59. The e-governments is the very important for the developing country. And we are, as we all know, friends, the developed country like USA, China, Russia also use the e-governments for promote the government policies and the government and the e-governments is very important for the citizens.
Yes, I agree with you, my friend. We have seen that from few years ago when there was no electric or digital payments, then people were moving from other places to meet each other and give money and all that money transaction face to face. But after the coming of the e-governance, we know that everything had positive and negative side. But after coming of the e-governance, people interaction with each other is very less. So we know that only thing is positive on both sides. So according to government should also be taken some steps.
I slightly disagree with you, chest number 74, because I think that people should maintain their physical contacts in other areas like meeting in any festival or programs. E-governance is a system that makes them benefit and save their time.
Yes, I am agree with you, just number 31. But we have seen that in the rural, especially in rural areas, not that e-governance is starting. So people are going from one place to another and pay digital works and digital payment all thing. So government have to start so many schemes, especially in rural area, to increase this type of e-governance system.
I agree with chest number 74, but we know that many development schemes come slightly slowly. So we should wait for the time, and at right time we will definitely get more schemes regarding the rural areas for the e-governance system.
Yes, I agree. Just number 31. The e-governments is very useful and we can connect it with the e-governments with the help of e-mitre and mobile phones and the e-governments.
Yes, I am agree with you, just number 73. After the coming of e-governance, especially in rural area, people who are living in other countries, they are not able to get the money to send money to their family. So with the help of e-governance, they can easily send money from one country to another country to their family.
I also agree with you, chest number 74, and also want to add my points that with the coming of e-governance, we can easily contact with the people that are far away from us and also maintain our relations with them.
I totally agree with you, chest number 31. Kerala is the one state of India who use e-governance.
Yes, I agree with you. Just number 59. After the e-governance, the corruption has been reduced to the great extent, but the government should focus more on the rural areas and the people